Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I hope that you guys were involved in sports or team sports, or at least you watch some team sports, or at least once in a lifetime you watch something. I don't know, football, rugby or soccer, or I don't know, something where you have two teams, handball, some players. So I know that you know what defensive is and what offensive is, okay? So when a team is attacking and is in an offensive, it means something, and when it's in defensive, it means something else. It means the other side attacks. So I don't think we have to redefine the words. Well, it seems like we have to. We are told that we are right now witnessing a Ukrainian counteroffensive. We are in the middle of it, actually. It's like nothing happens on the in the field, but as an offensive, we are attacking. What are you talking about? It's a static position. On the contrary, the other ones seem to attack, and you seem to, kind of like move backwards. Oh my! Don't you like when you see something, and someone is telling you that that's not what you see? Actually, let me tell you what you see. This is gaslighting right here. This is coming from the Ukrainians, the new voice of Ukraine, from today, August 22nd, 2022. And listen to this beautiful title. Ukrainian military shares details of counteroffensive in south of Ukraine. Remember? That was supposed to start a while ago, but it started, it actually is ongoing as we speak. Now, I'm quoting, and be prepared. If everyone expected that they would see how troops rise up and march through the steppes of Kherson Oblast, yes, that's what we thought, didn't you? Too bad, said Gemenyuk. So if you hope to see a regular offensive like you knew how it looks, too bad. It's going to tell you what actually you see. It's an offensive, counteroffensive, but you have to change the definition a little bit. Said Gumenyuk, and now I'm quoting again Gumenyuk, because in the conditions of modern warfare, we don't know about that. The counteroffensive looks different. Basically, now he's telling us it's the depletion of the enemy's forces. Okay, didn't you do this since the beginning of the war? What changed? So now he's telling us that we should look their striking of depots and whatever over there. That's their counteroffensive. It's not the offensive or counteroffensive that should look like now you attack, now I'm going to attack and I'm going to push you back. No. Too bad if you think that. You're old style. The new warfare is like Mr. Gumenyuk is telling us it is. Oh my God, it's a her. According to her, Ukrainian tactics include the distractions. I mean, I was about to slam this guy, but now it's a she, so I have to be nicer. According to her, Ukrainian tactics include the destructions of ammunition depots, command posts, and attacks on strongholds where enemy weapons and equipment are concentrated. Oh, whoa, my bad, sorry. And I'm quoting again, this significantly affects the morale of the invaders, Gumenyuk added. Didn't you do the same thing since February 24th? Meanwhile, Western officials say the war in Ukraine is in an operational stalemate. That means nobody's moving. So where is the counteroffensive, Miss Gumenyuk? A stalemate with neither side able to develop significant ground combat capabilities to influence the course of events. Well, I don't know, Mr. Western officials. I don't know. I tell you why. Because I think the Russians are going towards Mykolaiv in a big sprint. And this is coming from Ukrainian sources who say, well, not from Russians, from their own guys. I say, well, Russians are partially successful in Mykolaiv. I read like 3 or 4 articles yesterday and today. But I said, well, what does that mean? I made a video yesterday with So that's a confirmation again from the Ukrainians that the Russians are going towards Mykolaiv. By the way, Mykolaiv is in the southern Ukraine. So who's in an offensive or counter-offensive? So remember, next time when you watch, I don't know, a soccer game or an American football game or whatever you watch, now that might look like a defense, but they are on the counter-offensive actually, because the modern game and the warfare changed. Go and grab Sun Tzu from his grave and say, buddy, you got everything wrong. Slap, slap. That's what you should do. And if you don't grab Sun Tzu, grab Miyamoto Musashi with his Gori no Sho, the book of the five rings. Get him back. Hey Musashi, come back from Kumamoto. You did wrong. Go back to your grave. Yeah, and you have a lot of other people who wrote a strategy. I'm just using these guys because I like them, and I like others too, but we're the fastest to come. So you can also look at Colonel McGregor, and he wrote a fantastic book, and I recommend it, Doug McGregor. And what can I say? That's not what you think you're saying, it's what they tell you. It's unbelievable how this person, this woman, however, she's a woman, I'm going to call her the way she is, or I'm going to use Gumenyuk. If everyone expected that they would see how troops rise up and march through the steppes of Kherson Oblast, yes, that's what we thought. Too bad. Because in the conditions of modern warfare, Gemenyuk informs us and teaches us, the counteroffensive looks different. My God, it's the depletion of the enemy's forces. I'm not saying that could not be considered a preparatory measure for an invasion or for an attack or counterattack, offensive, counteroffensive. Yes, that's part of it, but that's not it. That's not it. But what do we know? Gemenyuk knows best. Well, I thought it was a funny article, and that tells me that they will not have, as I said, when the Ukrainians claimed the counteroffensive, I made 1 or 2 videos regarding that, and I expressed great doubts that the Ukrainians would be able to do anything as a counteroffensive. They are depleted, I think, militarily, and I said they will not be able, and they will not be able to push the Russians back. They don't have the manpower. Maybe they can get a lot of artillery systems, missile systems, rocket systems, blah blah blah. They will not have the manpower to advance. That's my assessment. Maybe you say, well, Emil, what are you talking about? There's 40 million Ukrainians. If they really mobilize everybody, they would have. Yes and no. Yes and no. And the fact that this person, this woman here, Gemenyuk or whatever her name is, came and said that means she wants to change the perception, the definition of what we will not see. Because we were waiting. Where is that counteroffensive? Is it coming? Come on, come on, come on. And she said, oh, don't wait for it. It's already there. And like, what the hell? It went through me or something? No, we changed the definition. Ah, okay, thank you. Because you are just caveman. That's old style war. This is new one. It's so, and a lot of people will not get into this kind of interpretations. I'm coming and say, well, Emil, you're crazy. Well, I'd rather be like me than a person, oh yes, Gemenyuk is right. The counteroffensive is occurring. Yeah, man, yeah. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Gemenyuk.